Are we audible right now?
Yeah. Hello, everybody.
Oh yeah.
All right, guys. We'll be starting in just a minute. I'd say no advertising in the chat, Nomad, but I think it's all owned by the same place here. I don't think that's true. Is it?
It is.
Huh. Something to look up later. Okay, we are, I think, going live, so let's do it. Welcome back to Mimic Decision, guys. We are thrilled to have you here, and we look forward to getting a piece of your mind real soon as we get the game going underway shortly. We are continuing today with Khavalor, our mini-series leading up to our actual launch in January of next year. This is session 3. I think we're going to be looking at one more session after this one. So anybody who's interested in following along, just keep an eye out. We don't have that one pegged down for a date yet, thanks to the calendar and the holidays and all that lovely stuff going on right now. So keep an eye out for episode 4 of this mini-series, which will wrap up before we start our proper campaign in January. Additionally, speaking of the holidays, anybody who is interested and doesn't have any plans and wants to come out and hang out with us on New Year's Eve, we will be live streaming a one-shot run by our own Tim Mullet. I don't want to speak too much to it yet to trot on whatever it is he's designing, but I'm under the impression that we will have wizards, words, and withering glances and all kinds of social situations that may or may not be deeply uncomfortable for some of us. But either way, I think we'll have a great time, and I hope you guys can join us for that as well. And with that, let's dive back into Khavalor here and now. Our party is currently standing in a room littered with the dust of their last set of enemies, a set of magically animated weapons, gear, armor, all the sort from a well-equipped adventuring party. Having managed to get the drop on the animated armor, our party made relatively quick work of them, and were confronted with a puzzle door here down in the ruins that they are descending. A bit of background, of course, our party was sent here by the Emperor of Jursul, Emperor Jursul, to conduct a ritual. They were given very little information beyond that, given a sealed scroll case and some objects, and told to make haste to the site where they are now. After very flamboyantly dodging an ambush outside of the ruins, they entered and found themselves confronted with the first of a set of stone doors. In this door was sealed the personage of Talanessa, an elven adventurer of some sort who had known Emperor Jursul long ago when they were a group of 8 adventurers making their way through the worlds, and she has let the party know that as they descend, they will be tested and confronted by the remaining 6 after her members of the party. After answering her riddle and making an arrangement for the door to be transported back to the Imperial Museum at the finish of all this, they made their way down, fought past the animated armor, and spoke to another door, Ken Kinston, a mercenary in the employ of Jursul's party, who had also been sealed down here to protect the way forward. Having answered that riddle with no real issue, our party stands before a now open door, which I believe also agreed to potentially go to the museum down the road. Correct me if I'm wrong on that front. And they are prepared to delve deeper into the ruins, further confronting the tests left for them by Jursul and his party as they try to make their way to the ritual site. If everybody is ready, that brings the spotlight back to the party. Let's continue.
Well, I think it's about time we push on. What do we still have another day or so before before this deadline we were given?
Something a little bit more, I think. I don't think we're that.
Yeah. Well, so like I noticed it before, but I didn't really want to say anything. This door did not seem to really like uh, our great and beloved emperor all that much.
I mean, the first door, like, changed his nappies, and the second door was a very well bought mercenary who stayed bought for some pretty intense things.
Sure, but like, did anyone else get the feeling that maybe he did not realize he was signing up for a or such a long-term commitment?
Maybe, but I'm not sure. He sounded like he was, not having fun, but at peace, like with his choice, if nothing else.
Right, as you would be after, who knows how many years.
He certainly
Well-
didn't seem to care enough about the test to actually give it to us.
It's
Sure.
true.
But he also didn't seem to be insulting Jorsul at every minute or every second. Whatever's on.
Sure.
Typical mercenary behavior, I think. Not a true believer.
Yeah. Okay.
Anyway,
Just something to maybe keep in mind. Maybe we should ask whatever we come up. I mean, I'm assuming it's going to be another door that talks to us. It's kind of a pattern that's emerging.
nonsense.
Wouldn't mind asking it a couple of questions. Just seeing a couple of parallels that I'm not loving at the moment.
Sure.
Okay. Well, Harl, I see no reason to change the marching order now after you.
Right. Matt, just to confirm, this is where the new exit is? I can't hear you.
Oh, that's correct. Yeah, sorry, that is correct. That the entrance is opened up down there as the door swung open for you, revealing another, dimly lit spiral staircase falling further down into the earth. This one comes with a new scent. By the way, I'm not sure if I remember to mention it last time, but as the door opens, this time the smell of rot is overpowering. Mildew, refuse. It's not a pleasant odor you're stepping into when you enter these stairs.
Well, I hope the doors didn't have their sense of smell anymore. Well,
Ugh.
I
I didn't have mine.
Ugh, that smells terrible down there. Well, let's get going.
Yeah, maybe the quicker the better through this section.
And I walk through the door.
I'll follow.
I would like to try to help Harl plug his nose as he walks.
Are you just like reaching
Two
around?
little glass nose
Yes.
plugs pop right into your Harl's nose.
Oh, that's cold.
weren't you on my shoulder still from last time?
Who
This
knows?
is better. This
It's
is better.
Yoda jumped.
Yeah,
She's
She's very-
feeling him or something.
She's
You
very
were holding
very
her like
capable
a
of hopping
baby that
around.
you didn't like.
It's a
Okay.
much better space.
We make our way through.
As you enter the stairs, the door eventually closes behind you, leaving you in the gloom of the stairwell. The smell getting slightly worse with each revolution down the stairs. You once again find yourself going down well over 100 steps before coming down to another platform. This one with a stone door that has no face on it, standing before you. You can, however, now as you stand before it, hear the sound of shuffling and moaning through the door.
I wanted to clarify the smell of rot. Is it like food and waste rot, or is it like Corpse rot.
It's the smell of corpses stacked up after a battle, left out in the sun too long.
Okay. Do we have another map or?
Not yet.
Okay.
I'm sure we've all experienced this smell before.
Mm-hmm.
Yes,
And they-
none of you are.
Oh, sorry, that was in character. Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah, it smells like someone's pretty ripe down here. A lot of somebody's.
Well, the quicker we get through this section, hopefully the quicker the smell will dissipate.
Does it smell like fresh corpses or like mummified corpses or like genuinely like just fresh?
It smells certainly not mummified. It's fresher than it should be by any indication that since you've been down here. I think that's fair. Sure.
They're moist.
They probably are moist. Yeah.
I wonder if it's the last people who tried these tests. Perhaps it gets more dangerous.
I mean, surely they would run out of sets of armor in the previous room to animate, eventually.
Do you really think so? Or is
I
it
like to
fine?
think we're the first group to make it this far, since the last group that made it this far.
Is it darker
stand by that.
down here?
Actually, yes, that's a good point. I forgot to mention. Here at the lowest, at the landing before the door, there are 2 torches in those sconces, but they are, rather than burning, they're just embers. They're barely casting any light down here. It's very heavily obscured.
I have a torch, but I want to use my nomadic pack and see if I can pull anything out that would be useful.
Okay. So read that to me again.
Once per session, I can spend 1 hope to reach into the pack and pull out a mundane item that's useful to your situation. Work
Okay.
out with the GM what it is.
All right. You have any requests?
I don't know, light source or breathing apparatus. I don't know.
Yeah.
Scuba tank.
What do you have in your nomad pack that's going to? I think actually, yeah. I think that's exactly what you have. You have a breathing apparatus that happens to have a bullseye lantern worked onto the helmet. It has a small air tank. It's for mining in places where you're not sure about the air quality.
Didn't think I'd use one of these again. Glad I kept it. I put it on and light the little hood lantern on the helmet.
Yeah. So the light lets out a very directed beam of light in the forward, like 45 degrees in front of you. More useful than a torch in some ways, but more importantly, as you put the mask on and the backup air supply comes in, you get a breath of musty air, admittedly, but it is nicer than the rot-filled scent that you've been smelling and tasting for the last few moments. But probably more importantly, as the light from your helmet hits the door in front of you, you see that it is not nondescript, but in fact inhabited by a small face that was hiding in the corner in the shadow. A young halfling woman stands there, or doesn't stand there, but the face of a young halfling woman stares at you from the lower corner of the door and just kind of giggles. Hi.
Cripes, that's creepy.
Yeah, this may be as bad as the doll.
For what it's worth, you are the first one to make it this far, but you're also the first ones to try.
Knew it. The last
Don't
part
let
doesn't
that-
matter. We are the first ones to make it this far.
Don't let that pride get to you.
Oh, it never does.
Hello,
So,
door person.
Hello.
Do you have a riddle or a test or something like the other doors?
I suppose. You just want to get right to it, though? I've been down here for, like, a long time. How are you? Hi.
door
Hello.
person, you can't smell, and the rest of us can, and that's an issue right now.
I apologize. What?
Do you potentially have fresher air on the other side of you?
Probably not, but I'm not in control of that.
Okay. Are you in control of this?
I'm in control of the door.
Well, I guess that's fair.
I can open
Did
or I
you
can
also-
close.
Did you also come down here with Jorsul?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Jorsey and I went a lot of places.
Yeah. Yeah. So why did he leave and you stayed here?
Had to be. We can
Yeah,
only
yeah,
send one out.
Sure. Sure. Did you know that going in?
No, but none of us did.
Uh-huh. Okay.
Found it out when we got here. Kind of a rude surprise.
So okay. Hmm.
I'm becoming uncomfortable with how these doors came into existence.
Yeah.
Was it?
We've got all the time in the world. You can sit down and rest if you're uncomfortable.
I mean, if we could breathe easy, I think we
I'm fine.
might just do that. Well,
I haven't had to
I'm
breathe in a
sure
while.
you are.
It's kind of rude of you.
Well, I mean, it's kind of rude of you to assume that we don't have to.
I didn't.
Touche. So, I guess, how are you? We are the first people you've seen in a while. So, hello.
Hello.
Welcome to conversation again.
That's much better.
Sure. Anything that you would like to discuss? Maybe current events, what's going on out there? Does that
Tell
even
me about
interest
the
you at
last date you went on.
the last date I went on?
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Let's see. It was, well, how long have we been on the road now? 2 days? So it was 4 days ago. And
Oh.
I seem to remember the first half very clearly.
Oh.
And then I remember waking up after the second half.
Did she slap you that hard?
With or without your wallet?
See, now that I don't think I even bothered to check for.
Careless nobles. Always
I've
so
got my-
easy to rob.
Coin purse here, so, you know.
Did Ken ask you for it? He's always asking for more gold.
He did mention the fact that he feels like he is a bit underpaid
He always says that.
due to the time that he has been in service.
He always says that, and we always ask him what he wants to be paid for the next time, and we always pay it to him.
Uh-huh. So, like, can you talk with him now?
No,
Oh, okay. I see.
I'm a door. He's a door.
Well, sure, but, you know, maybe
We
it's
could,
like
we
a-
could shout, but it's pretty tall. She can't actually
Yeah.
point. I'm just not capable of speaking without using my hands.
So are you hiding down in the corner, or is that just kind of where you settled in?
What do you mean? This is where my face goes. This is
Okay.
how tall I was.
I got you. Okay.
Is that true for a halfling, or is she?
Yeah, she's about like halfway height.
Oh.
How tall is the door?
Like 10 feet.
I see.
Okay.
And she's
It's like a
down about
halfling
that.
door.
and she's like 3 feet tall, you know?
Yeah.
Right. Have all the doors been about 10 feet at this point?
Yeah, they're all been the same size, except for the first
Okay.
one. The first one was much larger outside.
Right. The non-inhabited door.
They should really look at more diversity with the doors, I think.
Well, I mean, they
That's
have.
what
right?
I
It was
said.
An elf.
But
It was a.
they
human,
told me if the
elf,
door was me size, maybe people couldn't get past. For bad reasons, not just the me not opening reasons.
Sure, but isn't that the whole point of a door that you're putting someone into to give them riddles? Is you don't really want them passing?
Well, eventually they have to.
Wouldn't that just make it easier for you to do your job?
If we didn't want people to get here, we wouldn't have riddles.
You'd have
Suppose
a
it would have just
wall.
been a wall at that point. Yeah.
Probably wouldn't need me here, you know?
Yeah. Imagine how much more cozy it would have been if Drasul had given you a wall and you could have all been on the wall. You know, I'm just saying.
Do you think your soul should have nailed us to the wall?
I'm thinking. I mean, it's either the door or
Nailed
the
us
wall.
on the wall?
I think it's more of a mounting than a nailing. You know,
I like mounting.
I don't know how. Well, okay. You know, that's great. Suppose it ties into why you're asking about my nighttime activities. So, yeah. Any messages you would like us to deliver to someone outside for you when we leave this place?
No, they're all dead.
Oh, that's cozy. That's nice.
They were all dead
you're-
before I came here.
Are you at peace with this?
Like I said, they were all dead before I got here.
I see. So you don't mind being a door?
Wouldn't mind being something else eventually.
A window?
A
Be a nice
golem.
change.
Maybe we could infuse you in a golem instead.
Maybe I could be a dresser.
Okay.
Option will get changed.
Well, Villani will take you to a museum if you're really all that interested. You can be with the other doors who have agreed to go.
I will mount you on a wall of velvet.
That does sound nice. Can I have a shadow?
No.
Oh.
I'm going to look around at the group. Are people looking healthy?
Are you guys?
No.
Okay. So while
Actually,
they're
I
talking,
need to stop you right there because I have a question that has to be asked. What does Valane look like when she's taking that when she's not healthy?
It looks like the innermost layers of her, because she's made of like something like glass, but it's like layer after layer after
Right.
layer of glass, and it's like the innermost ones. There's some that is always kind of like cracked and fractured looking in the
Okay.
headspace, but
the
like even her
headspace, yeah.
hands and like
Are
her
these
hands and
internal
arms
fractures or are like they outside? Like you could actually like touch the
Like,
the innermost crust?
inside.
Okay.
Inside is.
Interesting. Sorry to interrupt. I just had to double check that for people.
Otherwise, she would like lose pieces of her hands. And
Right.
stuff.
That's
That
what I
would
was
be-
curious about. Like, is she just
No.
re-smelting glass all the time?
No, that would be very time intensive.
Fair enough. All right. Sorry, Tom. Go ahead.
So I would have started after she mentioned the rest and me looking around and kind of seeing everybody cracked. And so I would have been casting for a couple of minutes and just taking my time and just like pulling my arms apart and just opening a rift in space, basically a door. Like, well, if anybody wants a rest, and just create a safe haven that we can walk into.
I do like the idea of resting.
I'm sorry, my lady. We'll be back after a short rest. Hopefully it will not be 1,000 years. And I walk in.
What do I have to lose? Sorry. So, what does this look like, Tom?
I mean, whatever. Like I described it as tearing. It's like a safe haven. There's not much.
So
description.
you're opening. You're literally opening a way into like a pocket plane, right?
Yes, functionally. Like
So,
it. Yeah.
so what does the plane look like? It's yours. Tell me.
Oh, so imagine like a very calming library. The books are kind of indistinct. It is not a real library in this case. It is just a very cozy library where you can sit and work for a bit. There's like a kitchen next to it. Like it's just this very comfortable, relaxing place for, you know, research. There's no young kids yelling. Think of like a university library, but like the good kind, not the undergrad
I
kind.
remember the library in school when the undergrads were on vacation, and that was a nice time.
That's what I mean. Like, you know, you need to study, you're doing research, there's space, there's just things, yes. So that's what that is.
That sounds lovely. So everybody, you were able to follow Giles through this rift in space into this extra dimensional library he's got stashed away.
Thanks, Giles. And I start taking a piece of my armor off that broke, and I'm just like scratching the table, repairing this piece of armor on his nice fake wooden table.
Well, at least I can just recreate this place. Make yourself at home.
I'll
Slick
walk
mud
in-
off my boots onto the floor.
Walk in
This
and
is
look
why I
around.
have
Oh,
a.
you've updated the lighting. Looks much better.
I did. Take
Yeah,
a seat.
So,
Chair should be comfortable. There's a forge for Haro if you need to repair some armor. Islanthus, you know the way. Lane, I don't know what resources are good for you. There's, some smelters next to the forge.
I think she just needs to talk to Katarl somewhere. I don't know.
Right. Anyway, it's a good place for some downtime.
Yeah, so let's explore that real quick. So I don't think we've done this mechanically yet, and this is going to be new to us as well as some audience members, I imagine. Let's talk about a short rest. So short rest and Daggerheart give our players choices of what they can do. Unlike in some other systems, unlike in D&D where it just heals you up and gives you certain resources back, there is a list of options. I believe our players can pick 2 per short rest. Is that accurate?
Correct. Yes.
Why don't you guys share some of the options and what you guys are thinking about doing with your short rest?
I have marked 2 armor slots, so I was going to do take some time to repair my armor, and then I've also taken 4 hits, so I was going to tend to my wounds, both of which are a D4 that I roll to see how many I can get rid of.
Okay.
I took the time to tend to wounds,
Mhm.
and I believe you can swap out a card, a domain card as well.
I think that's free during rest, right?
Let's double check that.
It's downtime swapping.
I didn't know if that was the prepare,
Well,
but if that's free, I'll also
Prepare
claim
is
this
something else.
yeah.
Oh man, I was going to post my rolls, but I realized there's nowhere to post it. So I rolled a 1 and a 4 for my wounds, and for my repair armor 1 and wounds 4.
Don't forget, you also add your tier to the
Right.
roll,
That's what I was going to say.
and you are all tier 4.
Yep.
4,
That's
yes.
correct.
Oh, well then I'm perfectly in good shape.
Yes, so all of our players are getting to roll d4s for their short rest, healing, etc. But they are also adding their tier. Daggerheart is broken up into tier-based play. I mean, D&D does it as well. And in Daggerheart, that's broken up across the levels 1 through 10. As level 8 players, our characters are in tier 4, so they get to add a 4 modifier to any of their rolls for their short rest. Their options, by the way, are to tend to wounds, clear stress, which is more of a mental wound, if you will, repair armor, or prepare. And when you prepare, you get to gain a hope. And if you prepare with multiple members of your party, you can gain 2 hope instead. And yes, you can swap any domain cards in your loadout for cards in your vault during a short rest. Sorry, what was that?
As a clank, I can swap one of my short rest moves for a long rest move.
Ooh,
So that is cool.
that is cool.
So I will do that.
Okay, and what do you bring in from long rest?
I am going to, I think, clear all my hit points instead of having to roll for them.
That's fair. Options within a long rest are to tend to all wounds, to clear all stress, repair all armor. You can also choose to repair, or you can work on a project, which is a little more narrative, but certainly have some interesting results there. So you are tending to all wounds. You're doing another action one?
So Warlocks are they are able to speak to their patron on a rest, and when we do, we gain favor equal to our presence. However, Valane is going to opt out of doing this at this time, as she is maxed on favor and, for reasons, feeling a little bit strange about this journey that they are on currently. Much as she would love to trust in Katal, and it's a little odd for her, what's going on here. Therefore, because I am not doing this, the GM will instead gain a fear, and I will roll to clear some stress. And I will do this by spending time with Harl instead, because he helps me feel less stressed out.
And
I'm gonna lean into the friendship instead of the weirdness.
I'm just working on my chain link and reattaching it to like the leather bits and stuff. The proper tools.
Glass style, just hanging around for moral support while you work.
I was thinking maybe we could put you in the furnace and mold you into something else. A little glass blowing.
Oh, do you think we could make my arms larger? They could have muscles such as yours.
Well, yeah, we could just blow them up. Or we can make your arms so long that you walk around on your legs.
Oh, let's do that one.
Well, I might have to put a pin in that. I don't know if I have this furnace hot enough.
Giles, is there a book here about glass blowing?
I'm pulling off my glasses.
We want to give her big muscles.
And long legs. And arms.
I don't think this is the good time to practice a skill that requires some expertise. I think we should do that after we're done here, Valane.
You see, Harl, Giles is no fun.
Yeah. Hey,
You telling me you've
Giles.
never read a book about that, Giles? I'm sure you have.
I mean, yes. Academically, I have read about it, but
And that makes you the most qualified here to give that a go, doesn't it?
I would feel horrible if I literally blew Valane's arm off.
Katara would never let that happen, right?
Yes, her demon doll god would certainly strike you down before that came to you.
I do not
Perhaps.
believe Katal cares for the physical form.
Right.
What's Iolantha doing? Are you repairing as well? Like I was going to offer to help.
Oh yeah, I'll probably repair some armor too. And you said there was 2 options, so I could probably do the preparing for some hope.
Are you healed up fully?
Surprisingly, yes.
So there are 4 options that you can do here, Todd. You can tend to your wounds, you can clear some stress, you can tend to your armor, or you can prepare. You can do 2 of these,
Yeah.
by the way.
Okay. Yeah, so I'd probably repair the armor and gain some hope.
Okay. How do you prepare if you are preparing?
Probably just practicing like some combat maneuvers.
We have Iolantha in the corner, or Iolantis in the corner, stabbing some of your books, Giles. Is everything all right?
It's fine.
Yeah, maybe like
Literally-
tossing them up in the air and like trying to skewer them all on the sphere.
There is a reason I didn't bring him to the real version of this, and it is like the one that explicitly had not real books.
Yeah, Harl's using your books to like feed the furnace to make it hotter.
Oh god.
Giles, this place is conjured, right? Can you conjure up any food? Getting kind
Do
of
you want more fire for the furnace? That I can help with.
No, I'm
No,
about
it's
done. I
already
was just burning
451
books at this
degrees.
point.
Okay, well, nobody ever wants me to breathe fire. Okay.
Well, here, if you
Villani,
get a
do you
couple of
want-
marshmallows, and then you can maybe roast those, and it's
Villani,
not a
do
completely
you want
useless
the
time.
glass thing or not?
A glass thing?
You want the big
Whoa.
glass mussel attempt?
Do I, Harl? Should we try it?
Probably not now. He was right. I was mostly joking. We should probably not do it here. We need to keep going. We don't have much time.
No.
Now I am interested to see if that would actually work. Let me make some notes. I'll have more research done by the time we do it.
I was just curious,
food.
Can you conjure food?
No, I cannot. I
How
have
about
tried.
wine?
I've learned that in the past. Nobody ever wanted to eat it. They told me the military rations were better. Whatever you have in your pack's probably better. Wine?
What kind of wine?
I'm not sure Fireball and wine works well together. I mean,
It'd just be a cinnamon flavored wine. It would be
I've
fine.
had some nights.
Mhm. Oh, yeah.
that you created fireballs?
You start with one and you finish with the other.
Okay. Weird voice in the sky talking about nights.
What if?
Uh,
What if? What if? Hear me, hear Katal speak through me. Perhaps I could have tattoos of a stained glass upon my skin. Could we do that here?
I feel like
Green
sometimes
light
you just
radiates from Velane's body as she finishes the question, and the warmth of that radioactive light washes over you for a moment as you feel Katal's presence altering your genetic makeup.
That is wonderful. Also, that was a suggestion from someone who was watching.
That's a lovely idea, by the way.
Yes.
um,
Unfortunately, they're tribal tats. Yes.
Barbed wire and stained glass around her biceps.
Tramp stamp.
Yeah, that was a Josh suggestion there. Yeah.
oof.
Okay. Well,
Let's
feel
not
like
do this
we've-
now.
probably had a pretty good rest. Had some time. We should probably think about whatever this door is going to ask. And we should probably all take a couple of very deep breaths in this nice clean air before we go back out there.
I pull out a piece of beef jerky from my rations and eat it, and I hand a little piece to Villani, even though I don't know if she'll eat it.
I place it against my face.
Just rubbing the beef there. Okay.
No, not rubbing, not like, just delicately placed against.
I know how she likes to pretend.
Like when you have those dolls that you hold a spoon up to the mouth and
Oh,
they
and
make
like
it
the
sound
food.
like they're eating or
Yes,
something.
yes.
Yeah.
I know what you mean.
Like the one that haunted me for years, yes.
Just the one doll that haunted you for years?
Yeah, I used to have nightmares about it, and I swear I threw it away like 3 times, and it kept reappearing. And my mom apparently threw it away like twice, and she thought I was taking it out of the trash, and I was not.
Who's the dog?
Sounds like a
Always the
Furby.
dog.
That's what you based this character off of.
It was an inspiration.
There's some real life backstory to one of our characters. Interesting. Didn't expect to get into that. Sorry, continue.
I think this has been good rest. Everybody ready?
I'm gonna take my little emergency wine flask out and get a couple of pulls and put it back and say, okay, let's do this.
Really? Oh, well. Let's go.
It's been a few days.
You step back out from the rift in time and space that Giles' magic had opened for you, back into the room where the smell of death permeates, and the excuse me, face of the halfling woman grins at you from her corner in the shadows. Welcome back.
Thank you. Oof, the smell. As an aside, I'm going to illuminate the room.
Are you sure it isn't yourself you're smelling?
Yes, we would not have flagged that as something that changed. It would have just been here and we would have been used to it.
Well, maybe now that you're confined to a space.
I mean, I don't know if that's the case.
Giles,
Unless
this
this is
isn't one
part
of
of your
those.
riddle.
This isn't one of those things where 1,000 years has passed while we were in your little library, right?
Carl, there's no time dilation involved.
Well,
Everything
Okay.
is run.
Sure.
You say that, but, like, there's always time dilation. You're
Yes.
just all experiencing the same amount right now.
Yes, there. Wait. Were you a thief or a scientist?
Don't pigeonhole me.
You were the one who talked about how easy it was to rob nobles.
I robbed nobles. That doesn't mean that's all I did.
Hmm.
Yeah, it's really not that difficult once you. I mean, you know, it's one of those things that you really should watch out for.
They're also
Yes.
just so stupid sometimes.
Yeah. Yes, we are. Now let's continue
Yeah.
on.
Speaking
Madame
of-
Dor,
one second,
could we?
One second,
what?
Kefal. Do you want to come to the university? I mean, if you know enough about time dilation.
Gods above.
You
How
might
are we
enjoy
going to carry
teaching.
these doors out of here?
If you can manage that, sure.
Well, we'll see.
Harl, I
Hey.
hope you're prepared to heft 3 full-size stone doors out
Yeah,
of this
because I
place.
know bloody well I'll be the one carrying them.
Well, you're
Oh.
you're used to the doing stonework.
You do
I
look
am-
strong. That one looks
No.
very soft. I know you can't see who I'm pointing to, but I'm pointing to one of them.
We all know
Hmm.
who.
Yes, Atlantis, probably one of the strongest among us.
Yes.
Yes, Atlantis. Like, have you gained a beer
Soft in
gun?
a strong way.
Atlantis canonically had a strength score of 29 in
Right,
the D&D version of this.
That's why. Yeah. Okay.
Bad back and all, so Haro can
Mostly a puncher with that arm now, right?
On this note, how do we get past you?
By being clever. I mean, not really. It's not that easy, hard, but
Aha.
some people
Well,
think you'd have to be clever.
Then allow me
I step back.
to introduce you to Giles.
You step back and then you step back in.
I am here.
Giles.
Not too
Giles.
clever. Yes,
Giles.
Melanie.
Here. Here, I have an idea. I will whisper it to you.
Can you say it out loud?
No, I will whisper it to
I
you.
lean closer so that she can get closer to your ear.
I kind of, that thing where you lean away, but you don't want to look like you're leaning away from a person that.
Like
is a
when
little
someone
bit-
has bad breath.
Yes, like, you don't want to make it obvious, but you're still instinctively, like, kind of leaning away a little bit. That's what Giles is doing right now.
I reach my arms out toward you.
I think she wants that piece.
I'm going to have to get healed after this from all the radiation damage. Yes,
Yes, the
Villani.
stress. Do you have a bobby pin?
Bobby pin?
Yes. I do not carry them as I have no hair. But you have clothes, and surely you mend them.
Yes.
Is that
Via
what a bobby pin
mending.
is for?
Magic. Filane.
You do not use a bobby pin as a material. You are
No.
quite talented indeed. My suggestion was we could pick the door to be clever.
Where would you put the bobby pin? Like in her mouth? Or?
You know where.
Thank you, Harl, for that question. Anyway, I'm sorry.
Hey, door,
what did
where is your keyhole?
I don't
Well,
think you
that's
can just
rude.
ask-
Harl, what the hell?
Wow.
One of these doors must have expected this question.
Mm-hmm. It's a reasonable question.
I'm sorry, what is your name?
Are you talking to the door?
Yes.
Kyrie.
Kyrie?
Kyrie.
Okay, Kyrie. We're ready to be mildly clever, maybe, but also maybe not.
I won't get my expectations up.
Please don't.
Best that you don't.
Yes. Sorry, Josie made me memorize this a lot, so. Me, myself, your greatest me, from highest elf to lowest squee, you know my feel when I course through blood. From darkest pits, your thoughts I flood. Her eyes turn red as she speaks. A high-pitched scream, a tightened throat, heartbeats rising, a discordant note. My marks are many, my methods too. But if you don't see it, it can't be true. So run away, keep yourself hidden. Danger comes, now do as I have bidden.
Okay, whoa. You
What
said
am I?
a test of cleverness, not of memorization.
As you speak, it appears on the door.
My eyes turn green as I listen.
What does that mean?
While the door turned red, I turned green.
Fair enough. The lettering of the words in common does appear on the door before you. Of course,
What
those
does
of you
squeak
at
mean?
home are welcome to
And I put it in the chat.
chime in and thank you, and give us your thoughts. And if our players want, they may lean on you guys to try to get past this. We'll see.
Yeah, good question from chat. What is a squee?
That was same question.
Oh, that's about
It is
my height.
capitalized, so it is a proper noun of some sort, I would imagine. But I have no context for what that would be.
Maybe you should ask.
We did to the door. What is a squee?
Oh, I can't tell when you're in a character, guys. To be clear, give me a
Because
sign on
we've
that
done
one.
so well.
Yes, exactly. What? You don't have squee here? Little green shits?
I don't believe I've ever seen a squee.
We had squee where I came from.
Well, we don't have them where we came from. Maybe they
Oh,
died out.
it's
a few
not
thousand
important.
years ago.
They're
Are
short.
they your
I think I
greatest
have it.
fear?
No. I actually have a stuffed squee at home. Had. Probably doesn't exist anymore.
I think I have it.
Yeah, same.
I think it's fear. The deepest
agree.
pits makes you scream. Danger comes. Now do as it bids. Fear makes you run or fight.
Is that your answer?
I believe so.
Very well. I told him it wasn't that hard, but he insisted. Fear. Oh God, what did he want me to say here? I don't know.
That you fear the squee.
I don't know. I don't fear the squee.
Do you fear the high elves?
Only if they're really high. like 8 feet tall or more.
Okay.
But yeah. So don't be too afraid. Fear's healthy, but moderation. Yeah. Cool. I
Awesome.
promised Jorsey had like a speech about this, but you really don't want that.
No.
And was he really into his speeches back then?
I can't believe he's not anymore.
He's really into his speeches now.
I mean, to make a bunch of people memorize their like different things for
Well,
1,000
the
years.
last Winter Festival, he went on for at least 2.5 hours.
If it makes
Which
you
is
feel
good.
better, Songus was really the perfectionist among us.
Who's
Among
Songus?
us. You'll meet him
Mhm.
if you're lucky.
Well, we've met your elf and we've met Cam. Is there any? Do you have any maybe words of wisdom or any messages you'd like us to pass on to what I assume will be members of your former party as we go through to them?
Tell Vin I don't forgive him.
Can do.
Are you ready?
Are we ready?
What is
Please,
behind
by
you?
all
Do you
means.
know?
Yeah,
Just
can you look
ideas.
through either side?
Just
No.
what?
Just ideas.
I see.
Well,
Well, who's ready for the zombies?
oh, it's probably not zombies.
It has never not been zombies, Keffel.
Well, it's also
Every expedition. Atlantis, tell them. It's always zombies.
Probably not just zombies.
There was an expedition into the mines, and they did not find zombies.
What did they find?
They found me.
okay. Well,
There is your
Like
proof.
zombies or Vellani?
In my
Probably
experience,
not
it's
Vellani.
either of those or kobolds.
And kobolds smell bad, but not quite that bad.
All right, I guess I'll push forward with my lantern hat.
The door
Mhm.
opens before you, and as you step into the next room, you find yourself standing in ankle-deep water, cold, almost bitingly so. I guess substantially higher than ankle deep for some characters, but I think Vellani is far enough above ground that it's not a concern. The area around you now, as you step through a door, stops being smooth, quarried, carefully cut stone, and you find yourself standing in what feels like a natural cave. There is a small stream running across your feet that it continues running off to your left. The sound of water running and dripping is interspersed with the sounds of shuffling and moaning, now much louder, and you can hear the sounds of legs pushing through the water as something moves not far from your sight. There is no light in here except that which is provided by Harrow's lantern, and as it sweeps across, you see the shambling corpses of a handful of zombies, at least nearby, just beginning to react to your presence.
So as a small thing, in Daggerheart, illuminating a whole room is a prestidigitation effect.
Yeah, he didn't illuminate a whole room. He illuminated like 12, 30
No.
feet.
So I was going to like, as soon as I heard those noises, illuminate the room.
Okay, that's very cool. What's that look like?
I'm going to take a page out of Vellani and like, see Vellani, I can do this color also. And just kind of illuminate the whole room in a soft, mostly white, but slightly greenish tinted light.
The color of Catal beams down upon all of you, and you feel a mini tentacled appendage reach into the back of your head and
Nope,
say
nope,
hello.
no, just green color, not Catal.
Thank you, Giles.
The and you see the small swarm of zombies that stand before you around a small I don't know, pond puddle of water. You can see the ruins of some sort of structure across the way, and cutting out from the doorway of that structure, you can see two gleaming yellow eyes. The zombies as one, now with the light fully filling the room, turn and start to shuffle toward the party.
Here we go.
The spotlight's on you. What are you doing?
Everyone get out of the water for a second. Step on this little island. I'm gonna step up ahead, and 30 feet would go out to about, what, here-ish? I can't tell where the things are, but I think it's this neighborhood.
Yeah, the measurement tool is correct, or close to it enough.
Oh, there's a measuring tool. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
So I'm going to mark 2 stress and start with my hands together, slowly bringing them apart, and there's going to be crackling lightning energy between them. This is one of the cards I swapped out while we were resting.
All right.
That I wish I had for the road thing. So I'm going to kind of tighten it up as much as I can, and then try and like throw it like you would throw confetti out. It's going to be, so this is chain lightning.
Okay, walk me through the
Can do. So I'm going to mark 2 stress.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to make a spellcast roll. All these targets within close range, which is the 10 to 30 feet, they have to make a reaction roll with a difficulty that is whatever that is my spellcast roll. If they fail, they take damage. And then this is why it costs a stress, is that additional adversaries that were not targeted by that chain lightning, but are within close range of targets who were, also have to make that reaction roll. So basically, it's 30 feet, and then it's targets within 30 feet of the people that I targeted that were within 30 feet of me. Does that make sense?
Indeed,
Yeah,
it does.
it's an interesting one.
Yeah, okay. The measurement tool is pretty accurate. Okay. So within 30 feet of you, and then within 30 feet of them? Is that
And then
correct?
within 30 feet of them. Correct, yeah.
Okay, so that's, I think, going to be every zombie on the field.
Nice. I don't hate that.
I don't see how it could not be. So, yeah.
Mark my stress real quick. And then I will
Go ahead and roll that spellcast roll, and I'll get rolling
Please
on
be
my
good.
reaction
Please be good.
rolls.
It is, it's an 8. No, it's not. It's a crit, because 2 4s is a crit, not just an 8. Hot damn.
It's a tie.
It's a tie, yes.
But how does that work for setting the? Does the spell address this, or?
It does not. So I would imagine you would also have to crit to save. Is that? I mean, so the roll itself would be
You mean
What's the
13.
card called, Mullet?
Yeah, but I don't know. Like, it's kind of an here. I can.
We should have a way to pop up the cards in the purple box. That would
that would
actually
be
be
good.
kind of interesting. Yeah.
Yeah.
What's it called?
Chain lightning.
Okay, I don't want to spend too much time getting into the mechanics of this. This is more of a question for me to come back to later.
But it's crit, so you got to crit to beat it. That's what I'm saying. I have no idea. I don't know if that's how you want to play it, but
I'm honestly okay with that for now because I don't have a more fair way to rule it off the top of my head, and
it can go both ways.
That's true. Okay.
So, the damage that the people within the space take, it's 2d8 plus 4. So that's going to be, they're each going to take 5, and 8 is 13 damages to all zombies that do not
Plus the crit.
do the thing.
Oh, it's not an attack, right?
Oh yeah, I guess yeah, it's a crit, right? So plus 16. So 13 and 16 is 29.
Yeah, I'm comfortable with that for the moment. Like I said, we are going to play a little fast and loose with the rules. People at home, we are still learning the nuances of Daggerheart, and we will continue to do so. We'll have some more firm rules in place for some of these questions when we approach our main campaign. But for tonight, we're just going to have a little fun with it. And I am rolling and not seeing a single crit in here, so I think you're just going to wipe out all the zombies in a single blast, if I'm being honest. So why don't you tell me what that looks like?
So again, right, he's crackled lightning, kind of squeezed it back down, pushed it through until it basically started to escape, and then he kind of tried to direct it out as much as he can, knowing that there's water involved in this and that a lot of the zombies are standing in the water, and that should, in theory, help. Which in this case, in his mind, very much did help. So you're going to see it kind of arc, basically in section all the way. It just hits this row, bounces between all of them, and maybe even on the crit, maybe even bounces all the way back to the first guys that I hit. Goes all the way back, and then all the way back to me.
Beautiful. Khaval just, unleashes upon the room, and the smell of burnt flesh and hair replaces the smell of rot in your nose for a few moments as these creatures are just sizzled down to nothing, and one by one they just drop in place. And there's not a single movement outside the ruins.
I'm going to look back at Giles, Iolantis, and my eyes are kind of going to be wide, like, you guys saw that? Like, that just happened, right? Right?
A moment later, a raspy voice speaks from inside the ruins and says, "Rise." And the zombies stand up again.
Can you do that again?
Much the worse for wear, but standing. And they start to shuffle toward the group again.
I slap Keffel's back hard. Good job, bloody
Oh.
zombies.
Yeah.
And I just start running towards them.
Did we see who
All
said
yours.
No.
that? You said
You can see the eyes glowing from inside the ruins, but that's all.
Yeah, if no one's got objection, I was just going to run in.
Yeah, I
Wow,
was
if
waiting for
not,
your.
it's all yours. Be my guest.
I was gonna just tell Keppel, that only counts as 0 now.
Oh no, you're right. Oh, wait.
All right, I'm going to kind of position myself so I can whirlwind these three guys right here.
Okay.
Filani, did you stay on my shoulder or are you hopping off?
I was going to ask, how does that work? Do I come along with you?
It's,
As long as you
I'll just
choose to
ask
stay,
all the
you're
time.
on his back, yeah.
Okay.
All right, I'm gonna just. No, I'm not gonna rage yet. I'm just gonna whirlwind attack. So I'll make my main attack off of the guy right in front of me, and then everyone else, if there's a hit, will take half damage.
Okay.
It's a 17 with fear.
17 with fear hits, yeah.
All right, so I spend one hope to do the whirlwind, and then the damage 50. So the other two will take 25.
Cut them right down. They drop in piles on the ground.
I am using my hammer, by the way.
You drop them right down. They drop in wet piles on the ground. Just pulped zombie.
I just like roar. They get ready to move again, but I'll let somebody else go now.
Less flashy, but much more effective.
Much more messy.
Well,
Hunger, but mindless. Catal has no need of you. It's nothing worthy to salvage. I'm gonna cast Wall of Hunger.
How does Wall of Hunger do?
A
I
few
feel
things.
hungry.
Yes. Let's see. Okay, so this thing in the middle, is that like a column? Is that obscuring the view?
It's raised a bit, but it, yeah, I mean, like it would block your like direct sight over the people directly across. It's not that high, but it's high enough.
But do I know there are things over there? I
Yeah,
guess?
absolutely.
Okay.
As you came in, you could see the whole room, and
Okay.
Giles has lit the whole place with, ceiling lights somehow.
Okay. So in this kind of back area here,
Yeah.
I want to like basically that side to that side. If I succeed on the spellcast roll, it creates a visible wall of writhing necrotic energy in a line within 4 range that lasts until I mark a hit point or cast the spell again. Any creatures inside when it appears or attempt to pass through the wall must mark 2 stress. They make a reaction roll, and on a failure, they are temporarily restrained by the wall.
Cool.
I can see the stress part.
Can you draw it in for me?
Can I? I actually, yes, okay. Drawing it.
Okay.
Beautiful wall here. Is it like a...
Wall of Hunger.
Made it too thick. I'm sorry.
So
I got excited. Okay, so
well,
spellcast
that's
roll.
just way too thick. Gosh.
Well, you see, I put two rows of people in there. I don't know how thick it's supposed to be. It doesn't specify. So
You're fine.
okay.
Great wall of
actually,
giants,
but-
pretty
Tower
thick.
wall.
I do want to do one thing before you continue. This is my mistake. I should have done this at the
Oh
end of
no.
Harl's turn. He did roll with fear, so I do get to do something here. You see a brand new zombie rise at the entrance. Go ahead. So we have the wall. So what are they rolling reactions for the ones who are in it now, or?
1 second. So spellcast roll. 15 plus 4, so a 19.
Okay.
That is a 19 with fear. So you are aware.
Okay.
Yes, they have to do. They must mark 2 stress if they are inside the wall when it appears or they attempt to pass through it. And then they make a reaction roll. And the reaction roll is to be temporarily restrained.
Okay. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong. I'm going this off memory. If a creature in Daggerheart cannot mark a stress, it marks a hit point instead, right?
Correct.
Dead. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to delete your...
Are they very stressed
wall.
from having died before? And then
They-
before that?
They don't have the emotional capacity to be stressed.
They don't. The stress overloaded them. They are dead.
I feel that.
Well, I will give Harl a hug.
I'm gonna get. No, I'm gonna leave that. That's fine. I'm just gonna make it a little. I can't.
I should have
okay.
used a different color. I'm
I'm
sorry.
gonna. I'm gonna get rid of this one. I'm gonna leave this.
Scary. Yes.
As- There. That's it. Oh, hello, buddy. I'm sorry.
That's right,
He was-
because it will stay there for a bit.
Sorry, my shadow hound here needs some attention. Yeah. How long does it last? By the way, is it like how does that work?
Lasts until I mark a hit point or cast the
Hit
spell
point
again.
Or cast that spell again. Okay, cool.
Mhm.
All right, good to know. That was with fear. So continuing in my process from last time. 2 more zombies appear outside the ruins.
Maybe you should breathe that fire now, Giles.
All right. Maybe not quite breathing. Is it spotlight on us again, Mr.
Yes, back to you.
Shadowhound? Okay. I'm going to go here and I'm going to shoot a fireball at the cluster here.
Cluster where?
Yes, you cannot see my mouse. What
Boy,
is
I wish
the-
we had a canary. What if this place is full of methane?
Right click and ping everyone.
Okay. Right.
I feel like I should be your canary.
I don't think you breathe.
Somewhere in here.
I should sense it.
Let me. Sorry, I haven't had to roll yet. I need to find 2d12. I apologize.
Oh, good. What am I reacting against, by the way, for all these zombies?
It'll be fireball. Sorry, I need to roll.
No,
Oh,
I understand. Oh, it's set by you? Okay, good.
no, so the fireball is a little bit weird. I need to first succeed on an attack roll, and then you do a reaction roll 13 if that succeeds.
Okay, 13. That's what I want to check. Because I was going to start since I've got a bunch of them. How big is the area exactly? Draw if you need to.
It's very close, which is 10 feet, I think, radius.
Okay. And where is the center?
On this middle one here. So, sorry, moving from OBS to this.
Is it this one? Okay, cool. Thank you.
And
So yeah, you're getting those the 5 right there.
so I'm getting a 5-foot radius this time. Okay. 20 with fear on the hit.
Ooh, I like all this fear you guys are rolling. Yeah, that'll
Uh,
certainly hit all of them.
Okay. Uh, 52 damage.
Okay. 1 save. That's half damage.
Yes.
Cool. They all die anyway.
Burnt a
Oh
little
god damn it!
Oh no, they
There
take
we go.
magic damage. Oh, it's not even fire.
So they burn with magic,
Yes.
It's fire.
but like
Matt,
in a big. What does that look like? Do
That's
they
a good
smell
question. Why don't you? So, the fireball comes sweeping in, and hits that center zombie before exploding out to cover the radius, and you see for a moment just this perfect half dome of fire swirling around constraints. The force of the fire inside the dome seems like it should be pushing out, and you can see it almost kind of pressing against this invisible area that's constraining it and forcing all of its damage into this one area. You see 5 in particularly bright points within that dome as they erupt the flames shooting up from their feet into the air. And then a moment later, as the magic dissipates, the dome dissipates, the fire dissipates, and the smell of absolutely incinerated flesh and offal and hair just comes over to you guys now. And it's worse than it was before, but shorter living at least. As the fire dissipates, the ground glows for a brief moment as it's superheated before the magic fully reverts, leaving the stone once again cool. And as you did roll with fear, let me add 4 zombies to the map.
We need to get in there and get
Well,
that
I'm
thing.
going to spend 2 fear to resurrect. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4 zombie corpses. Stand back up. Spotlight back to the party.
I hate
Uh,
zombies.
We can see a little bit of the map, obviously, but what do I see to my left? My right, I guess.
To your right, it's steps of stone leading up to a path.
Okay. So there's clearly a path going that way.
Yeah, you'd have to like mantle a bit to get up there. It's they're like 8 feet tall at each level.
Oh,
But,
I see. Okay. Yeah. Okay.
But it does raise up into a path that goes concurrent to the path you're going, or parallel. So, what are you doing?
Atlantis, you should probably get in there and help them out.
I'll just pull out my spear and be like, all right.
I
I'll,
guess.
That
weren't you
anti-magic-
weren't you like a paladin of Brotherhood and stuff the first time around?
that anti-magic fist of yours might help against this a bit.
All right. Yeah, I guess I'll go and charge this group over here. I'll just attack one of them. Okay.
You're attacking one of them. Which one?
Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. I'll do the that
Just
thing
points.
where I burn the 3 hope to gain attacks.
Oh, okay. That went away at the rest. Is that what that was?
It goes away every fight, I think.
Oh,
but
every
it lasts
fight.
for
Yes.
the whole. Yeah.
Gotcha. Right. Thank you. Okay.
Okay. So I rolled I think it's 29 with fear.
$29 with fear. Okay. Cool. Sure hits.
Okay. Let's see. What's the damage for this? Oh. Okay. All right, and it should be 37.
Damage. Yeah, that will send a zombie to its sweet release. You were just stabbing the one, right?
Yeah, I don't think I have anything really to do more than one, unfortunately.
I am remembering a different version of this fight with Spirit Guard.
Right.
Right.
I couldn't find the equivalent.
I'm not sure there is one. I didn't go looking yet, to be honest. I was curious what you guys would pull out. I wanted to be a little surprised as we played this.
I won't
Nonetheless.
say no if you let me have it.
Ask me again next time your spotlight's up. Nonetheless, you roll with fear, so I need to add 8 zombies to the field.
Okay.
I feel like this is escalating.
I added a bunch of them to where the wall is, and they all died immediately.
Okay. So okay, Keffel's going to, how do I make this thing happen? Thank you very much. Keffel's going to kind of step into this a little bit. Kind of up next to Atlantis. Where you can kind of see this large group of zombies, and kind of going to think to himself, well, it worked once, maybe it'll work again. Is this door open or closed? Have zombies come out of this door that we've seen?
It's open. You can see the eyes staring from outside. The zombies are more appearing directly in front of it.
I see. Okay, so we're gonna try for a redo on the chain lightning, although that's a lot of stress. You know what? Screw it. We're gonna make it happen. We're gonna try it again. I can get to this group within 30 pretty easily, so I don't think we can crit again, but we can. Oh, it popped out. That is a 9, 19, 24 with hope. Yeah. No more 8 zombies for you on this turn, at least. So your guys need to beat a 24 basically roll, or reaction roll.
Okay. Where is this one centered? I'm sorry.
It is within 30 feet of me, so it's pretty much anybody within it. It doesn't make it sound like it's directional per se.
No, I don't believe it is. So 30 feet of
Unleashing
you
lightning
does
on all
reach the
targets
other.
within close range.
Yep, that does reach
it'll
the
hit
other
this
group of
group,
zombies,
Yeah, which will
and
then,
it reaches the thing inside.
which is,
So I'm gonna say I'm only gonna bother making a single reaction roll because
sure.
only one target has the chance to pass this.
Okay. It's gonna be a crit. Ooh! Oh man, I wish you could crit on damage dice. That would be so great.
The yellow eyes do save or react, whatever we're calling it.
Okay. I tell you what I can do, and that is no. All the zombies are going to take 8 lightning damage. It's that same thing again, but it's a little quicker. It's a little more rushed because he's seeing them pop up, and he's a little more. We'll say the sense of urgency is a little higher now because they keep popping back up. So he's going to try it again to see if it was something he did wrong. Maybe I resuscitated all of these zombies on accident.
8
Is he
damage,
thinking?
yeah.
Right? Yeah, 8
Is it
damage.
really
So,
just 8? Did you?
well, one I didn't crit, and 2 I got a really bad roll.
I'm going to spend 3 fear
Okay.
in response to that.
Okay.
To use the ability of the summoner that you guys haven't quite fully seen yet to reduce the damage that the enemies take by a d10.
Oh, okay.
So let me roll. Two. So they're all taking 6 damage. So nothing falls over, but they are all charred and crispy.
Okay. Can look over at Islandus and say, I guess it only works once. And that's it.
3rd time's the charm.
Wow.
How stressed does Keffa look right now?
I'd say he's flustered. But he would not be like a stressed equivalent of bloodied. He's just kind of. He is slightly frazzled, but still keeping it together pretty well.
Okay. Then I am going to attack one of these dudes next to me by putting little hands out from where I am on Harl's back at probably this dude. That one. And I will roll that. Yes. Okay. Let's see. It's a 14 with hope. I think you're muted. If you
I
are.
am sorry. That hits,
You're
yeah.
muted. Okay. I kept looking over and I see you nodding and I'm like, okay. It does hit though.
Yes, it does.
Then 5. Okay, that's 42 magic damage.
Yeah, you obliterate that zombie. Why don't you tell me what it looks like?
It looks like creepy shadowiness, siphoning goo. Like it's just goo pulling off of this thing.
A true
It's
gulak.
like, yeah, goo and like some drippy parts of flesh just fall off.
So Valanhe manages to pull the inside of the zombie to the outside without turning the entire zombie inside out, and just blobs of putrefied zombie come out and fall to the ground in stinking piles. Ugh, okay. I hate
And
myself.
I would like to use Dire Strike. So I use 2 hope, and for each hit point he had lost, the GM loses a fear.
Wow, that's a dick move. Okay. I lose 1 fear.
You have some pogs now to denote your fear.
I'm using dice, so I got these like red and white ones.
Okay.
We need to get to that summoner.
Don't they though? But we are right about time to take a little break here. So before our guys kick off trying to close the gap here, why don't we step aside for about 10 minutes? Everybody will, drinks, bathroom, whatever they need, and we'll be back with you guys shortly.
Enjoy the break music.
Hopefully with some audience questions for you.
Yes.
We'll be back playing in just a moment, everybody. Thank you for your patience. And we will continue our dance with the zombies, dance with the dead, and see where the story goes. Meanwhile, I would like to ask everybody present, it's not a throwaway, it's relevant. What are your favorite dinosaurs? I see a Yoshi. I do see a Yoshi. I'm not sure what that counts as, but...
Did you like a little T-Rex kind of thing? Is that what Yoshi was?
I mean, he's T-Rex-ish. He's a Yoshi. I think Yoshi is his... Yeah, that's fair.
No, could have been a raptor.
Triceratops was always my favorite.
I think I liked the Brontosaurus and Brachiosaurus.
They're cool. They're cool.
Oh, Stegosaurus. No, it was the Stegosaurus. Who am I thinking?
Stegosaurus. Yeah. I had a Stegosaurus. I don't remember which Dinobot it was, but I had like the Transformer that turned into a Stegosaurus, and it was like ridiculously complicated to transform. Where it felt that way at the age of like 7.
All right.
All right, I think we are back and fully live, so let us get back to what we were doing, which was facing down a horde of zombies. The party has very valiantly slain quite a few. We're definitely in the double digits as number of zombies that have dropped, but I think long term we've pretty much kept the status quo. This is roughly the amount of zombies that existed in the room when you started. So, do we have plans? Does anybody have any questions before we get back to it? Players, I am your DM. I can answer things if you need.
Does that wall of hunger hurt me if I run through it?
That's a great question that I had meant to ask Villani when we restarted. Villani, does it do friendly fire?
Let's see. Any creatures that attempt to pass through the wall must mark 2 stress and then make a reaction roll.
So yes.
I feel like... Can I drop it?
I will allow you to drop it at will, yes.
Okay, because I would just do that, I think.
As Harl runs straight on it with you on his back?
Yeah. I also have a question for the
Yeah.
DM.
Sure.
Are you ready?
No, never. But let's
Okay.
try anyway. With all that said, spotlight on the party. What do you guys got for me?
Okay, so I didn't know if you wanted to take this to the audience, but I was wanting to just basically railroad train right into the big group over there.
Do we have other thoughts? Let's, in fact, do exactly what Josh just said. I'm not cutting him off because it's a bad idea. I'm cutting him off because it's a good idea. Let's get a question up for the audience and see if if they'd like to dictate how you guys approach this problem. So, first and foremost, we have Harl freight training. Any other options, party? Chat, feel free to chime in if you have something you want to see on the options here.
I mean, wouldn't mind seeing Valana being thrown in like a grenade.
We do have
Creepy
a tag
doll
team
grenade,
idea as
okay.
well. We do have a tag team idea as well.
Okay, cool. There is somebody, so we got one for sneaking up the side there.
Yeah, 1 second. That's going to be the 4 question answers. So I'm slow at this. Sorry.
That's fine. Take your time. So this is us fine-tuning our process, guys. Bear with us. When we're live, we'll do a much better job of A, pulling you in more often. Apologies for letting that go slack on the first half of the session. But B, getting the questions to you in a much more quick and rapid manner. Your support means a lot in that, by the way, because once we get to a certain affiliate status with Twitch, we will be able to use bot polls in the chat, which will assist us in getting some of this going a little faster.
And
So what are the options? It's Harl charges, got a creepy doll grenade, got
I
a
guess we could have.
tag team action, or audience suggestion of sneak around them.
I am enjoying this. Does the tag team duo want to enlighten us on the tag team, or is the intent that this be the mystery box?
Is the freight train not the tag team? Because I imagine Valana's
Yeah,
coming with.
it kind of was.
Yeah.
We were
Oh,
gonna
okay. Gotcha.
basically rush in and do something. She was going to do something while I just bulldozed our way in.
Okay, then.
How far can we rush before we have to do an agility roll?
So about 30 feet, essentially.
Okay.
So which, I mean, I guess we can combine strategies also. But,
Sure can, but let's go with these 3 for now and chat. Who likes what? If chat doesn't have an answer for us, I do believe it's Tom's turn to pick. But I'd like to hear from our viewers if anybody has some preferences here.
1 vote for grenade and 1 vote for sneak so far.
Okay.
Kaylee voted for grenade.
Kaylee voted for grenade. Is she voting somewhere we can't see?
Yes, she is not in the Twitch chat. She's on the Discord.
Kaylee.
To clarify the grenade, she's going to sit on my hammer, and I'm just going to catapult her from my hammer. That was the idea.
All right.
grenade, I guess.
So out of people who have voted so far, it looks like the grenade. Although, given the vote breakdown, I won't stop the party if someone wants to try to be sneaky while the grenade is grenading. But first and foremost, we have to give the people what we want. The Valani grenade, I think, is up. Let's do it.
While they're doing that, I'm going to look at Iolantis and point him up to the side that I'm standing next to. Go that way.
All right.
All right. I guess I'll take that advice and scurry up that way. Wait, which way were you pointing? Sorry.
Good job. But I think it's
okay,
Harl
okay.
and Valane first. I'm
Yeah.
just giving you
Sure.
on the
So I think we're throwing Valane first via hammer. So Harl, this roll is to you. Do you have a hammer throw thing or anything, or are we just going
I
to?
don't have a hammer throw. I was just thinking I'd swing the hammer
Yeah, I'm good with that.
Yeah,
Make an attack. just make an attack roll and tell me first before you do it. Where are you aiming?
God, I wish I had the catapult spell right now.
Right.
I'm thinking I don't know how much she weighs, and so like our idea was that we've done this before, so like we don't know the mechanics though on the side of it. So I don't know what I could expect to be able to throw her like this in game though.
I would say that Harl can throw Villane, I mean, at least 45 feet. It'd be weird if you couldn't do that.
Okay, I was thinking like right here on this middle.
And that's
landing.
pretty perfect. Like, I don't know how you would use. Yeah. That I think that's perfectly reasonable given the situation. Let's just call this. We're gonna make 2 rolls here. Actually, that's how we're gonna handle this. First and foremost, make an attack roll, and then after that, I'm gonna ask for a finesse roll.
Okay, it's a 16 with hope
Okay.
for the attack, and finesse is a 9 with hope.
A 9 with hope on finesse. Okay.
Josh, do you have any experiences maybe with you and Villane that might lend towards something like this being?
Villane's experiences are also fair game for this.
I have a Harl friendship experience.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah,
I
same
think
same
that's-
as the caravan guard for me with Villane.
I think either one of those, or both, if you both want to spend the hope, are reasonable.
How are you doing on hope?
Oh, I'm pretty good on hope.
Do you want to spend one, or do you want me to spend one?
Oh, I'll spend a hope.
It is your landing, so I hope you do well.
And that adds what? And that adds
Get
what
out.
to your?
Oh, that would be a +2.
+2. Okay. So that's an 11 on the roll, which is better, but still not perfect. So, okay. So Villane, you go swirling in, your wall of hunger dropping as you approach it.
Oh wait, I have something to say when I do.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
So she gets on the hammerhead, and I pull it over my back and just overhead swing, and I say, "Fragile, handle with care," as I swing her over the hammer.
And Villane, you go hurling through the air, spinning like a football, landing 2 spaces to the right at the feet of this zombie over here. Gotta get rid of this wall.
And the lion also.
That is not me.
Oh.
That is Josh. Thank you.
Sorry.
All good. So Villane, the grenade has arrived.
It has. This is not where I thought I would be.
No
Let's
plans for last
see.
contact with the enemy.
That is very, very true right now. Let me see. I'm gonna swap a thing out. Yes?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay.
Paying stress for it, right?
Yep.
Yep.
We are paying stress for sure. We're gonna swap out our wall of hunger.
Okay.
And we are going to grab Dark Army. Because I am alone
Okay.
here. And that's frightening.
Sure.
So I make a spellcast roll. On a success, I summon a group of fiends that surround and move with me. I place
Okay.
8 tokens on this card. When I deal damage to a target within very close range, I spend a token to increase the damage by 1d8, or wait, additionally, when I take damage, I can spend a token to reduce it by 1d8.
Okay, cool. What do your spirits look like around you as you summon them?
They are little shadow dolls.
Ooh. Like you
Except
sized,
one
or
of them.
smaller, or bigger, or?
One of them is tall.
Okay, yeah. So Villane comes flying in, a little off target, but pretty close at the end of the day, lands, and as she's coming to her feet and power swirling around her, she finds she is now surrounded by her own little army of creepy dolls and one tall.
Yes.
Okay.
And the spellcast roll was a 17 with hope.
Yes. Okay. 17 with hope. Sure.
And I mean, is that actually like, is that an action then? Or
I mean, it had a spellcast roll, which is usually how I would define that. So yeah.
yeah, okay. So then I'm surrounded by 8 creepy little things.
Yes, and several more creepy bigger things.
Could I finish my swing onto the zombie in front of me?
You absolutely can. Your attack roll did hit, so why don't you go ahead and give me damage?
I understand if you want to half it or something, but that's 67. 6-7.
Yeah, go ahead and half it, Matt. It's
I did. Harl and Giles and Kafal, just physics is going to be at play here. You're all coated with what used to be that before Harl brought the hammer down.
Harl. Oh.
This is a battle, boys.
I mean, still battle in a slightly more civilized manner, I think.
I think Harl needs to have a talk with the previous door and learn about some physics and appropriate amount of force.
Okay, we're done.
Okay. Spotlight's still with the party. I know Iron Lances was making a move. What are you doing, bud?
Yeah. I guess I'll try and I'll scurry up the side over there.
Okay. These zombies that you pass by scratch at you kind of harmlessly. They don't have attack opportunity. They're just, trying to get at you through like your armor and shield, and they can't do a thing. But as you approach the stepped rise to the side there, in the west, west. Why don't you make me? I'll give you your choice of how you want to tackle this: a strength roll or an agility roll, to get yourself up those steps.
Okay. I guess I'll do agility for this.
Okay.
Do the crits matter for this? Probably not, right?
Sure does. Did you get a crit?
Oh. Double 7s, and I have a 5 agility.
Cool. Yeah. The 5 does not matter. Crit is a crit. You succeed here. So first and foremost, you gain a hope and you clear a stress. And you get what you wanted plus a bit. So, you are able to just very deftly, using your spear kind of almost as like a pole vaulting tool, you dash up those steps as if you were walking. Like it's not even possible to tell that you were traversing 8 feet in a movement. You're just coming down perfectly in stride each time, and you find yourself up at the top with some movement left.
Oh wow!
Yeah, I guess I'll try and I don't know how far you'll let me go, but I'll go as far as I can.
I would say, given that roll, I'm going to let you get here. So now you can see ahead into a pitch black room. The room you're in has a bit of light coming in from the spell outside still. But the room ahead of you, where that door is, there is no door. The doorway is open, but it is pitch black, and you can't see anything inside of it. That said, the smell and the sounds are much lessened in here, and you haven't been detected as far as you're aware. But actually, are you trying to be sneaky? I mean, I know we called this sneaking out the side, but you are Iolantis. Is that what you're choosing to do?
I mean, he's not like screaming up it, but like not like it's not a sneaky guy, so I wouldn't say like particularly so.
Okay. All right, that's fine. We'll come back to you when it makes sense to do so. Meanwhile, let's let the spotlight shift back around. Giles, Kafal, what are you guys doing? having seen two very impressive feats from your friends here.
So, do
I've
you
got
mind if I go? Oh, go ahead.
Sure. Yeah, go for it.
I was just going to help keep the zombie population down a little bit. So if you have something more relevant, go for it.
It might make sense for me to go first.
Okay.
So I'm going to kind of scoot around. Excuse me, pardon me. Let me just excuse me. Yes, thank you very much. And I'll get to about right here. And I'm looking through the door. I guess maybe here. I'm kind of looking through the door, and I'm catching maybe a brief glimpse of what's behind it. I don't know what it is, but I know that something in there has been causing some strife, and I heard it say a thing. And so I am going to put my finger to my lips and say, hush. And
Interesting.
make a spellcast roll
Mhm.
against a target within close range, which is at 30 feet. This is a... Ooh, not great. 7 and 4 is 11 plus 5 is 16.
With
Oh,
doesn't work.
okay.
You feel it pushing off, but as your spell attempts to find purchase, a flash of light as the magic of your attack and the magic of the defenses of this creature flare, and in that moment, illuminated past the wall of zombies, past the floating creepy dolls, past your actual creepy doll friend. Through the doorway, you see two glowing eyes of crouched down in just the most comical position. Please ignore the token I'm using here. I am limited for the moment. A Tyrannosaurus stares at you from inside the room. Its mouth open, and as you look with the light, you see half of a zombie crawling out of its mouth toward the ground.
Oh, that's awful.
And then the flare of light is gone, and just the yellow eyes are left staring at you.
I want to call Giles, if you wanted to do something, now would be a good time.
I don't think I have anything in particular. Actually,
You were going to do a thing before.
oh yeah, I was just going to keep the zombies down. Good point. Okay, we'll just help Valane a bit, and just going to fireball the cluster as to not hit Valane or her zombie allies.
Hey,
I
they're
don't-
fiends.
Are your spirits targetable, or like do they have stats or anything?
No,
I'm thinking of
They
the more spirits that are ready to assist on specific things, right?
yeah, like if I'm being attacked or if I'm attacking.
You don't need to worry about spirits, Giles.
Okay,
But Valane, yes.
so it's
In theory, I could use them all to reduce damage, I guess, from
Oh.
fireball.
Does it not say there's a limit to how many you can use at a time?
Oh, well. No, I meant I could use them if he is fireball.
anyway. I'm going to fireball this group here, starting on this one here.
Okay, we're at, sorry. The center on the stairs, or?
Yeah.
So what is
The
that?
pinging is-
Yeah, okay, so that's
The 9, basically.
so all 9 are going to get hit? Yeah, okay. Make your spellcast roll first.
So I get my special thing because I rolled a 6 on one of the die.
Okay.
Well, that's unfortunate. I'm a capped on hope and I don't have stress. So we're Sorry, 14, 21 with hope.
21
And
with
you-
hope. Okay.
And you do a reaction roll 13.
Yes. Fail. I'm going top, left, across, then down, down. Fail, fail. Succeed. Fail. I don't know. Succeed.
It's 73,
Fail.
by the way.
Yeah, I don't know why
don't-
I'm doing this. I realize as I'm rolling that, yeah, they're all going to die. They're all dead.
This might be the highest damage roll that I've seen on Fireball yet.
Ooh,
Like
nice.
17,
That was,
17.
that was a cool effect. Thank you for
Yeah.
pulling that out wherever you found it.
That was
What happened?
Good job, Josh.
It was a fireball effect.
Yes,
Oh.
it was very cool.
Nice.
Yeah, so those zombies all are wiped the hell out there. The smell of cooked flesh runs through the room. Anything else, Joss?
Carl, go.
okay.
Just like I opened the way for you, like type thing.
So I don't want to leave this guy for Giles. So I kind of just want to see if I can swing at him and continue running to get back, towards that first stair landing.
You're a football player. Just run through him.
Yeah, but I don't want to leave him up for you, unless you don't care.
That's what I meant. I was through and take him along.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Yeah, I could do that. I put my hammer up like as a bar and just like push him with me if I run forward.
I feel like I've seen
Right.
that in a Dead Rising game at some point. I like it. If you're going to do that, that will be a strength roll.
Freight train, Harl.
19 with hope.
19 with hope. That sure does it. You pick this guy up, and honestly, you're going to splatter him just, along the way. Like, he's not surviving the trip. But you do make it with pieces of him attached still as you get to your target.
Okay. Does that count as my attack too?
Yes, it does.
Okay.
Unless your plan was to hit this guy too, in which case I'm going to allow you to make another roll. Because
I would
I
like
think
to.
I think that's more fun. Go for it.
They're minions, right?
Yeah.
Ooh, that's a 20 with fear.
Yeah, it is.
Ooh. Maybe we should have not let Harl
Yeah, we
continue
did.
his.
Did
It's
such
a-
a good job of blocking Matt out.
I
49.
think there's a reason he wanted him to do this.
Uh,
We're getting played, you guys.
At least I think I killed that one. It's 49.
Oh yeah, he's dead.
49.
Sorry, I'm just counting as 16 new zombies show up.
16?
I've been
Yes.
waiting for it. I called it in chat. for a
I
while.
know my pattern is so hard to call out that yes, Wom did call it out quite some time ago.
Bloody hell.
Yep. Okay. I don't know if I counted that exactly correct, but it's close enough. 16 new zombies join the field as Harl reaches, popping up around Harl and Valane, creating a new wall of rotting flesh between you and the summoner inside.
Is it spotlight on the party?
Yep.
Okay. Spotlight on Tiny Valane and her creepy.
All right.
Shadows.
We zoom in. Is she glowing right now? Is she casting
Oh,
the tall light all around these zombies, or?
she's probably glowing. Didn't we have this whole area lit up anyway? With
We
green?
did. Yeah. Thank you, Josh.
So she just carries that green around. Oh, thank you. Oh, that's pretty.
The cancer light has been attached. Very good.
Call it something else. Blight light or
The
something
blight
happy.
light. Okay.
Blight
Yeah,
light.
wait, I'm sorry. Did you say blight light or something happy? Okay.
No, blight light sounds cute, right?
Yeah, it's like a nightlight, but dead.
I'm just imagining a Halloween version of that kid's toy Night Bright or Light Bright, but Light Blight
Yeah.
that they use in
speaking
Stranger Things.
of blight, I will do blighting strike on the whatever the heck this thing is.
Okay, you got range for that?
I believe so. It's a far range.
Okay.
Can I see it from where I'm standing, or would I need to move?
You will have to move.
Okay.
You can do that. You're small enough that these guys do not block your way.
I go and then I run in.
Picking one guy in
Because
the
I can.
ankle while she's walking by.
mhm.
Tying some shoelaces together along the way.
Just give a little wave to Harl as I poke out from someone's leg, you know.
You can all see her because she's just glowing like a beacon, but like the zombies are not.
Beacons are lit.
They're like, ugh. Okay, spellcast roll. Let's see. Okay, 15 plus 4, so 19 with fear.
Hell yeah.
And hell yeah, because if I succeed with fear, the target instead takes d10 plus 1 magic damage using my proficiency instead of d6.
Cool. Give me a sec.
Can you take the GM's fear away again? That was nice.
Do you want me to? I think I can.
Are you adding 32?
Please don't. I have 1. I am
Monsters
adding
there.
32. For anybody who
There-
is wondering as I do this, yes, there is a limit to how much space can be taken up in a room. After which, people start to take damage.
Hmm.
Feel free to tell me if I'm missing a grid somewhere. I don't want to cheat you out of space.
This is feeling very World War Z.
So that's going to be 30 points of magic damage.
30 points of magic damage, very good. That is major damage to our summoner. You hear a loud, angry roar, followed by the sound of 2 other creatures coming to their feet.
Okay, and I'm going to use Jump Scare. When I deal magic damage to a target, I mark a stress to immediately teleport into melee range of them. When I do, they become vulnerable until they mark 1 or more hit points.
Neat.
Yes, so I will kind of just, this glassiness just sort of starts to fade and vanish and then just pops up next to the summoner thing. I will move myself right here, assuming that's a summoner thing, I don't know.
It is, yes.
Marking
you
a
are.
stress. And the other part of Blighting Strike is that the next time they deal damage to an ally, it's reduced by half.
Oh, cool. Okay. So, Vellani, as you come into the room, you find yourself shrouded in darkness. Even your green Catal light can't push it back very far. You're able to see the pebbly skin of the Tyrannosaurus's like feet and tail as you come near. But its height and its mass is largely lost to you in the gloom.
Is that what's in front of me right now?
Yes. Again, there's a limit to what I have for tokens in here. That is a Tyrannosaurus.
Oh, I just jump scared a Tyrannosaurus.
You did,
Okay.
yes. This is the mouse scaring the elephant scene. Spotlight's on the party.
Yes. And also, yeah, it's vulnerable. And yeah, I don't know if I said that.
How long does this vulnerability last? I'm sorry.
It's until it marks a hit point.
Okay, right. So essentially until it takes damage. Yeah. So the Tyrannosaurus has been scared and thrown off balance, and it is currently vulnerable, which means that the next attack against it has advantage. All rolls against it have advantage until it marks a hit point.
I would like to, one more time, I'm going to clap my hands together really hard, because last time I just don't think I quite got the compression I needed on that lightning energy to expand with the amount of force necessary to, really shoot out and do what it needed to. So, okay, one last time, get that lightning
I want to just
hands
make
together.
sure you understand the consequences at this point if you roll with fear.
Oh, yeah. But,
I mean, yeah,
that's
but
on-
anything we do
that's
if
on-
you roll
on
with fear.
anything.
Yeah.
It's
But
true.
This gives me a chance. So
The question is just, is this how you want to do it? That was my only question. But go ahead.
Yes. Oh, are you asking how I want to do this? Well, in that
I am
case-
not. No.
Oh, okay.
That's another guy's thing. Sorry. Different
Okay. Different Matt. Fair enough. Okay, I'm gonna roll. Do it well. Okay, well, it's not with fear. This is a 18. So the zombies need to. Well, I guess anybody who is gonna, anyone who's within 30 feet of someone who's within 30 feet of me, and is a bad guy in this instance, needs to roll 18 to avoid the damage from
I'm going
this.
to say that none of the zombies do, in fact, roll that.
Okay. Okay. Let's
I'm
go
not
to
going to roll
six.
32 times. I'm just going to,
Oh.
they're minions. They have bad stats. They don't. It's not likely that any of them can pass that.
All right. What about the T-Rex?
The T-Rex is going to roll. The T-Rex. What was the difficulty again?
18.
18. The T-Rex fails.
Ooh.
But because of the distance, the T-Rex's minions are also in play.
Okay.
They succeed, though.
Okay. That's fine. So that means it's going to be do it better. It's not as bad. 7 and 4 is 11 points of damage across the board. Now, what was this advantage on attacks against?
On
said?
attack rolls against the T-Rex, you have advantage.
Gotcha.
This is not.
He would have been, I guess, part of the initial wave, but not direct attack.
Yeah. So I am once again going to spend a few to use the leader ability to try to downgrade that damage by a d10.
So they're going to take at least one.
That's a 3.
Okay.
So they take 8. Yeah.
8. Yep.
Okay. They are crispy but not down.
Well, that's what I had, and I didn't roll with fear.
You didn't roll with fear. That's true.
All right. Just kind of going to look at my hands, go like this, like not used to.
Oh, and the
Just
T-Rex
blowing my load
marks a
too
point of
early.
health, so it's no longer vulnerable.
At least he marked some health. Yeah. Guys, I'm open to any suggestions you might have here.
I think it's big magic time.
That was big magic.
Oh, God.
Look, I'm not quite recovered from the initial big magic. Takes me a little bit of time. Maybe cuddling will help.
Spotlight's still on the party.
Giles?
I'm thinking. Go for it.
What about Iolente? He's just like creeping still.
Yeah, Atlanta's where you at? Seems about right time to check back in with you.
Okay. Yeah, I guess I'll move into the room and so I don't know what I'd be able to see.
You can see the feet of the T-Rex illuminated by the light of Katala's glow from Valane. And that's it.
And
Is
a bunch
it
of
like,
creepy dolls.
And a bunch of creepy dolls, 7 of which are short and Valane size, 1 of which is tall and not Valane size, and that seems wrong.
But the focus is on Valani.
On you.
It's just the rest of the room is
Oh.
dark. You can't see anything else. But
Oh,
it's your-
okay.
but
Can't
you
really
are, the
see.
spotlight is on you.
Okay. I guess I would also like to use the tag team feature. Can I tag team with Valani?
So
Attack
tag team
feature?
takes 3 hope, right?
I have it.
If you guys can figure out how you're doing it.
I just thought I would use her as a distraction and like then climb up on the creature and just start striking it in the midst, like in the back.
All right. Roll to attack.
And then yeah.
Oh, excuse me. Sorry.
Okay, I believe it is a 19 with hope.
That hits.
Okay.
Take your hope and give me some damage.
While Villane plays with this thing's feet and has little fiends going around it and like almost like they're tickling it.
Just imagine like a necklace of little Villane spirits running around its throat.
But then, is that how it works? Like, Villane can do an attack as well? I don't know how the tag team exactly works, or damage-wise.
If you are tagged,
Oh yeah, I guess each player makes an action roll
I believe that's the
and they
case.
choose one roll's result.
Oh, okay. I have 32 for damage.
Action roll, so it would be the attack roll that is rolled by both of you.
Mhm.
Oh, but for the damage, you both roll and add it together.
Okay. So I get a hope because we're tag teaming it. And he rolled with hope.
Yeah, correct.
Okay.
Hi.
What am I rolling for damage exactly?
What do you?
Is it-
Whatever attack you're syncing up with him.
Oh, okay. So I'm actually attacking. I'm using my little
Yeah, mhm.
my
And we'll have
gauntlets
you.
and I'm pulling at this thing.
Yep,
some
and we'll have you
dark
roll
energy.
too, just in case it's a crit.
Okay.
Like his roll definitely hits, but we'll double check yours.
Okay.
Wants more
Rolling.
fear.
Roll a low. That's what he wants.
We only take the higher roll, so I can't get fear from this regardless.
It was a 19 with fear.
Okay, at least I don't think I can get fear from this, so I'm not going to take it.
Let's see.
But yeah, go ahead and get combined damage. You said yours was 31, Todd?
32.
32, okay. What a interesting number.
45.
Yeah, that is beyond the threshold for severe damage into our threshold for brutal damage. That is 4 points of health marked on this T-Rex, who is now looking a lot less. Well, you can't tell; he's in the dark, but you hit him hard.
Okay. And then because he took that, he's no longer vulnerable.
He was already not vulnerable
Oh. Was
because
he? Okay.
yeah, because Khavalor did 1 point of HP to him.
Oh. Good job, Khavalor. You did really good.
So
I somehow must have forgotten that.
I have an ability that's a little bit weird. Well, not
Okay.
weird. It's teleport, and it's meant to be a long-range teleport ability. So I have to do like a spell, and I can grab a bunch of people, and I can take them to functionally anywhere. And how well I know the place affects the difficulty of the roll. Could I use that as a short-range one also? It's one of those once per long rest things.
Say again. I'm sorry, I was distracted. there.
Once per long rest, you can instantly teleport yourself and any number of willing targets within close range to a place you've been before. Depending on how well I know the place, I get a bonus basically, and I have to make a spellcast roll. Is some place I can see functionally considered like good enough? Like,
Yeah,
could
I
I
would-
use it as
I
a?
would accept a place you can see. Sure, I don't think it's necessarily the intent of the spell, but I'm willing to take that.
You have been before at Iolantis' side, right?
He can't see.
So
Island
therefore-
right now.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Like- It would be otherwise if it like I could definitely do it to like the entrance because I have been there.
You've
I
been
don't
there
have
before, 100%.
Yeah,
Yeah, I will allow places that you can see, clearly from your location.
So like, can I like to right in front of him basically?
Who are you taking?
I was planning on taking Harl and actually Kefal also. Just dumping them.
I will allow that for space reasons. This is going to hurt you guys, but like you're coming
Brace
into a-
yourself.
You're
Yeah.
coming into a single space, so.
Brace yourself, this might hurt.
Probably less than all these zombies would.
Crit 6 and 6. So yeah, that passes pretty easily.
Okay, yeah. So yeah, let me do some damage here. It won't be too high. So all three of you take 5 points of physical damage as you are shunted essentially into the walls and stuff as Giles jams all three of you into this space. You guys need to resolve this. There are 2 empty spaces that you can go to. 2 of you need to go.
I'll
Okay.
go immediately to one.
As you step into those spaces, you are now close enough to sense and kind of awaken the T-Rex's friends coming up from their guarding positions. Harl, to your side, is a Velociraptor. Khavalor, to yours, is a pterodactyl.
Okay.
It screeches in your ear.
Oh. Well,
See, magic, Carl.
Friends.
I think I'm gonna puke.
And as this happens, the darkness in the room dissipates, and you are left in full sight of the 3 creatures before you, as well as a faceless door of an appropriate size at the back of the altar.
Well, gosh, I guess I'll just hit this T-Rex.
Was the crit low? Why we had such low damage from squeezing ourselves like that?
No, it was never gonna be that high. It's like fall damage or push damage,
Nice.
you know. Some punishment for what you've done.
20 with hope on this one.
A 20 with hope sure hits that T-Rex.
And I'm going to spend 1 stress to do Breaking Blow, which adds an additional 2d12 to damage.
Hell yeah.
So without the Breaking Blow, first is 57 damage,
Okay.
and with the Breaking Blow is another 18.
75?
Yep.
Severe damage, 4 more points. T-Rex is looking bad, y'all. All right. Spotlight is still on the party. What you guys got?
I'm going to look at the
lied.
door.
I lied. I'm spending a fear.
Oh.
Give me a second.
Okay.
See, this is why we don't trust DMs.
I didn't-
Splatter effect.
There's plenty of space
I
in
do
the
appreciate-
streams up there, and there's water.
Yeah, I'm not.
You know, it's nothing. You know, just saying.
I'm adding 8 zombies to that.
Okay.
If he starts vomiting more zombies, Harl just punch him in the face and close his mouth.
Right.
Okay. Sorry. Now you may go.
Okay. I'm going to look at the door that we can see. I'm going to yell out, "Door Guardian! We're happy to leave your pet creature alive. But your soul sent us on a mission and we need to pass." You muted.
You see the smiling face of Kyrie appear at the bottom of the door, grinning up at you. Again, from her approximately 3 feet up position, and she just, that's not how it works. Have fun. And then she fades back out.
If I die in here, I'm going to haunt Chorsul until the day that he dies.
If you die in here, you're going to be the next rotten corpse. Hit it.
Fine. I'm going to loose debris in the room, I'm assuming.
Yeah, some. You can
Okay.
find something you need.
I will pick up a bit of loose debris with telekinesis. I have to make a roll. It is, unfortunately, 11, 15, 16 with fear. and I'm going to try to, or if a 16 picks up a piece of debris, I'm going to try to lob it at the Tyrannosaurus Rex.
Sure.
And that is that a, I don't make sure. Additional spellcast roll against target. Yes. That's a 15, also with fear.
Okay.
Does that hit the dinosaur?
The 15 does not hit the dinosaur, no.
Okay. I was hoping that maybe it would.
For you?
It's really big. I would imagine it would be hard to miss because of its size, and it's basically probably taking up quite a bit of space in this room. I think it would be more likely that you hit it than you I feel.
Well,
How-
I mean, you weren't
How would you possibly
attacking.
miss something that's, like if there is, I mean, if something is taking up most of the space in a room, it would be harder to not hit it.
Harl's
What?
just glaring at you from between the T-Rex's legs. Like, what are you doing?
Like, the brick. Oh, God. You guys remember the lightning thing, though, earlier? I didn't hear any complaining when I did that.
Maybe you should do that now.
I don't. Maybe.
Is this meltdown any indication of how stressed out you are?
I'm pretty stressed.
Pretty stressed?
Yeah, yeah, I would say I'm pretty stressed.
Is the spotlight on us? Is that
Yeah, I'm just filling in.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
okay?
I'm gonna be a bit.
Okay, then I'm going to. Oh, is that what you're? Oh, dear God!
You are gonna take some
Oh, God.
damage before you go, actually. So let me just roll that.
Oh no!
Because we are at capacity after that. Everybody takes 13 points of physical damage as the bodies of zombies are pushed towards you guys, taking up space and just jostling you into walls, into each other, into the enemies, into the zombies.
Does that
This-
also hurt the T-Rex and the other dinosaurs?
It does not.
Okay.
Sorry, you said how much damage?
13 physical.
Okay, so that means it can't be armored.
No, it can be.
Oh,
Phys-
physical. I see.
Direct means it can't be armored. Physical
Direct.
just means not magic. Yeah.
Okay.
I think everybody can accept that I have filled in all the spaces with zombies, assuming that they are all filled. We're at the point now where they all get filled.
Okay.
The moaning is kind of like in unison as all of these zombies spawn at one moment, and they all take their first same synchronized step of together.
Okay.
T-Rex looks bad.
Crowded.
T-Rex
God.
looks real bad. So
Well, now I like what? Do I just attack the T-Rex or do I do
Just
the
kill
thing I
the
was
T-Rex,
gonna do?
Filani.
Okay. Okay. All right. It looks bad. How bad?
pretty bad.
Assuming I work in a museum.
Better
have
than
I
the
seen
zombies all
T-Rexes?
around. So you've never seen a T-Rex before, I do suppose.
Oh, this is fascinating.
I should have mentioned that earlier. I think so. That's my fault. But yeah, this is not something you have in your museums. I'll tell you that.
Okay, but it looks pretty bad.
It does, yeah.
Like quite bad.
It's bleeding from many places.
Many places. Okay, then I will just siphon at it. Little
Okay.
tickly, shadowy fingers,
All right.
and I'll kind of give a look to Khavalor and hope he's not, too stressed. He's not gonna fall over and die from the stress. Hopefully, no.
No, nothing like that.
Okay.
Unless you want it to happen. That seems like you wanted it to happen. That's creepy.
She's just making sure that she
That's how
knows
Baconia
if it
killed that one guy.
happens. You know? Okay.
No.
So
He's okay.
25 with hope.
Yeah, that's gonna hit.
Okay. Awesome. And 5d10 plus 9. 35 points of damage.
35 points of damage.
Yes, and I will do this direly, just in case.
Okay, and what's that again?
After a successful attack, I can spend 2 hope. I am leeching power from this thing, just more and more shadowy goo. For each hit point the target marks, the GM loses a fear.
Oh, right.
I don't know if you have fear to lose, but I don't want any more zombies here.
I've got 2, and you just took them both.
Good. Well, do that again.
Yeah, it was a good call.
But you didn't kill the T-Rex yet.
Oh no!
It roars its defiance at you, and it's going to take an action here because it deserves to take an action here. That is my prerogative.
I will note that I don't think it has attacked. It has not dealt damage to an ally yet, right?
It hasn't. No, that's correct.
And it is still blighted. So the damage is reduced by half if it's attacking.
Okay. It's gonna try to bite Giles. I can't make this up. That's a nat 1.
Oh, good. I was ready to not this time if you said I can't believe to make this up and it was crit. I was really like, okay.
Spotlight's back to you guys.
I'm going to like put my hand under its chin and do a
Scratch
power
it?
push on it. No, a power push to just close its mouth and just like, an uppercut for people who are magically inclined and not actually strong, basically.
I can appreciate that. How's it work?
Do you mean like mechanically or how
Yeah,
do I
mechanically.
describe? Oh, it's a spellcast roll against a target within melee range. On the success, they're knocked back to far range and take 5d10 plus 2 damage.
Okay.
So 19, 20, 26, but with fear.
26, but with fear. Okay, that hits.
Better be a good roll.
We believe in you.
22. That's actually pretty bad.
That's
Holy
pretty
crap.
bad.
Yeah.
But our friend here only had 1 hit point left.
Yes.
If you would allow me to actually narrate this one.
Sure, go for it.
Because there are some effects here that I want to work through.
Just make sure to work in his bottom jaw being smashed into his top jaw.
Oh, absolutely. Giles comes stepping up, and just with the gentlest of taps, open palm to the bottom of this T-Rex's jaw, which has just missed trying to bite him in half. And as the palm touches the lower jaw, a flash of white-blue light fills the room, stealing everybody's vision just for a moment. And as it comes back, you see the lower jaw of the T-Rex detached from its body, pushed up through its face, and just wipes its head off, into nothing but gore and bits. An eyeball falls at your feet. The body, taken by the power, is thrown straight backwards through the 2 zombies behind him, through the door now opening behind him, where he slams into a wall next to the next spiral staircase and just collapses. As he does so, one last bit of magic is worked, and one last fresh wave of zombies is added to the room. 128 fresh zombie corpses fill every empty space throughout this entire area. pushing in on each other, and as they begin to wither and die, as their summoner died, they all explode forth in a just rotting black acidic ichor as it sprays over the party.
Sounded like a lot of dice.
Pretty lucky there. That is 19 points of magical damage as the zombies all burst and die around you, coating you in their acidic blood. And you're out of combat as the pterodactyl and raptor also fall lifeless, having apparently been animated by their T-Rex master.
Can I prestidigitate myself a bit cleaner than this?
Yeah. Giles just, magics it all off, kind of squeegeeing all the gore and blood and bits down into a pool around his feet, leaving him and this little circle of stone clean.
No,
And
do me
this
too. Do me again. Come.
Just rotating in front. Okay.
Yeah. Come
And
on.
zap,
Pulls out
you're clean.
A small
Thank you.
kerchief and starts dabbing the viscera off his head.
Okay, I'll do Harl also because I know otherwise he's going to be close to me and stink it also. So without asking, I'll just do everyone there.
Oh.
You know what I realized? I completely forgot to use the Dark Army when I attacked.
That's
Like,
right.
I know I only attacked twice, but and
That
the damage I took, it
would
wouldn't make
have
a difference.
probably pushed it over.
Yeah. Oh well. Whoops.
It's cool. That was a fun final blow there for that Tom.
So, Valana, you mentioned stress and some sort of stress relief.
Oh, yes. Hold on. And I lean down and pick up the T-Rex's eyeball. And I just kind of roll it around in my hands for a second.
Yes, reducing stress.
And then I look at it. Is it clean?
Ish.
Ish. Harl, may I borrow your pack?
Okay. And I hand her my pack.
And I plop the eyeball in his pack.
All right.
A stress ball for later.
Okay.
I honestly thought you were gonna put them on your own head and have like googly eyes.
No, I only took one.
Okay.
Only the one survived. So that plan isn't quite fulfillable yet.
And as I
Well,
do that,
add
that
that
is
to my
my
inventory.
process of swapping a card out. 'Cause I have to do that if I want to help. Okay. But that they cost 0, both of those that I swapped, so that's fine. So I can take on the stress from Khavalor. Transfer any number. So however much. How much do you have?
You can have all 6 stress if you want them.
I don't want 6.
Okay,
I will take 4.
sure.
Okay, so I will take 4 stress. And then I gain a hope for each stress, so now I am maxed on hope. And with my little glass hands covered in eyeball goo, I reach for your hand. Just one hand. Just give me one hand.
Okay, I'll just kind of reach down.
I hold your hand in my little hands with the eyeball goo, and I'm kind of wiping it on you. And you have to describe what intimate knowledge or emotions telepathically leak from your mind in this moment with me.
Ooh. Okay. So, a little strange, the voice that you hear, that inner monologue of mine, is not what you hear when I speak to you. You hear a voice that says, I really just should have stayed where I was. I think I had a pretty good thing going now. I'm stuck here in a cave. Really not a big fan of this. This just is not what I was looking for out of all this. Go and settle him, be a dean, yeah, whatever. This is stupid. Just completely mad. And that's what you hear when you are hearing my thought there.
Curious. Yatal wants to know. Do you feel relieved of your stress?
Is it still telepathically?
No.
Oh, out loud. So yeah, yes, I feel much better. Thank you very much for the goo and the stress. It was very nice. Giles, could you do the thing with the hand again? Please. It's a bit strange. It's just a little, if you don't mind. Ah. Thank you very much. And thank you, Milane. That was a very strange experience.
Anytime. Once per rest.
Okay, door. What now?
Doors
So-
open. It opened as the T-Rex was thrown through it. It opened its way for you. You can see the next dimly lit spiral staircase spiraling down.
Nice.
And let's go ahead and get to that next room before we stop.
Right.
I shoulder my hammer and
Roll.
start walking down.
Should have saved a nice clean room for now, the restroom, but
I mean, I think you could use the restroom pretty much anywhere you want in this place.
sorry,
been
the
using it the whole
resting
time.
room.
Oh, I see.
Do you need a restroom, Giles?
I will just walk by and pat Felani on the head.
Wait, up!
You know what? At this point, Giles is getting kind of like, sure, and like picks her up.
I wave at Harl from Giles' shoulder.
I wave back.
Just being like squished in by zombies is yeah.
Right, what's worse?
Your glasses got bent by the zombies, Giles.
I'm an expert at. I have repairing proficiency, and it's all about repairing glasses. That is like the least of my problem.
That's good to hear.
I just
Yeah.
walk.
So the group makes its way down in its usual marching order. Vilane pushed a little further back than usual, riding on Giles' shoulder for this trip. You make your way down until eventually you come down to another landing. This one doesn't have a door in front of it, just a doorway. Looking through the doorway, you see a large circular stone room. It's probably 60 feet across. And you can see 60 feet across from the entryway. You see a stone door. It's got a face that you're having trouble making out from the distance, but it does have a face that seems to be meeting your eyes from across the way. Inside the room, there is nothing of note except for a raised stone dais in the center and a pedestal with a red button. On the dais, not in the center though, on the farthest point of the dais, closest to the opposite door. I don't have a map for you at the moment for this, but so we're just gonna have to imagine.
All right, as we get to the doorway, I kind of like hold up my hand for everyone to stop behind me just kind of getting a weird vibe from an empty doorway leading to a long hallway.
A big room, big room.
Oh, big room. I'm sorry.
60-foot round room.
Okay, how wide is the doorway we're in front of?
10 feet. Or sorry, 10 feet high, 8 feet wide.
There's just no door.
Correct. There's just
Okay.
no actual door there.
Right.
It's the exact. It looks like just like where one of the other stone-faced doors would have been, but there is not a door.
All right, just for giggles, I'm gonna scoop like a handful of rocks or something off the floor and just kind of like throw them through the doorway onto the floor just to see if there's anything trappy on the other side of the threshold.
A broom pops out of the wall and just violently brushes the dirt back or over the threshold, like aiming at your face before disappearing back into the wall.
Rude.
Well, you did try to dirty the room up.
He's trying not to get us killed.
Yeah, I mean, sure. Hey, look, I'm on your side in all this. You just have to be able to see multiple perspectives.
All right, I guess I'll step through the door and get swept away.
You step to the door. Nothing happens.
How well lit is the room?
You can't see the light source, but it is very well lit.
Okay. I don't have to choose a different color for the lighting.
No, it's covered for you this time.
Okay.
It is kind of like a pale blue light, like that whitish blue, kind of almost sterile light you get in some places.
Is instinct used to like look for traps?
If you're wanting to try to do that, yeah, sure, we can do that. Let's do an instinct roll.
Okay.
I'm out of fear. See if you can help me out.
21 with hope.
Home with hope? Yeah, okay. You don't see a thing. But with hope. You do make out. I think maybe this is a call, calling to your dwarven heritage here. You can make out the stonemasonry in this room is weird. The lines, I'm blanking on the term here. The cement, the mortar. Yes, the mortar between the bricks. It looks almost perfunctory, like it doesn't look right. It doesn't look like it was packed in properly. And you can see these lines of gleaming metal in places breaking through the mortar. You get the sense that the walls are not what they appear to be, at the very least.
Hey, Giles, look at this wall over here. See where the mortar joints stop and there's metal pointing through? What do you think?
I'm going to
That's
first
not
of all
right.
do. So there are two things that I would like to do, actually.
Okay.
I would like to do a regular investigation, like actually look at what he's doing and use all my experience in investigating, researching, and looking to try to figure out what's going on. And yeah, that's the first one.
Okay. Give me a moment. Give me a knowledge roll.
Can I add my proficiency to it for hope?
Can you add your
Experience?
Experience, sorry. Experience.
yes? What experience?
Investigation. Maybe that was a little bit. So the problem is like.
It's fine. It's fine. We'll discuss that kind of thing another time. This is not the place. Yes,
the other ones were actually
that's-
better written. This one was.
That's
yeah.
fine. Yes, you may spend the hope to add your experience to the roll.
Is there a way I can help?
I do believe so. One sec.
You have experience in everything, because that's
You
usually
want
a
to
good one.
help an ally, right? So if you tell me how you're helping, you can spend a hope to roll an advantage die.
An advantage die, so a d6.
Yeah, and then we'll add that to his.
I'm trying to find where it is. And I got a thing. Oh yeah, I'm looking at the. What? Well, I was hoping to.
Hoping.
Yeah. What kind of roll did you say it was? It was knowledge, right?
It's a knowledge roll, yes.
So I was hoping to add my sphere of knowledge to that. And then one of my experiences is the Eyes of Catal. And I wrote that Catal has helped Villane discern what she could not otherwise. But just adding... So I guess I would just like whisper to him weird
May I?
knowledge things.
May I
Yeah.
interject? So Villane goes up to Giles while he's looking around and thinking, and Villane just kind of ponders him for a second before, or not moving around. Sorry, you're on his shoulders. I forgot. You just kind of watch him as for a bit and ponder what he's doing, and then delving deep into that connection, to that knowledge, that power you share with Catal, you essentially open your mouth up to the word of Catal. And Giles, what reaches your ears is incomprehensible, possibly terrifying whispers, depending on your psychic constitution, I suppose. But oddly, as the nonsense syllables wash over your ears, you feel that little, yeah, maybe, tentacle you feel in the back of your head. But also you begin to make sense of things a little better. Things start to click into place as you think. Did you roll? Yep.
Yes, I did. It's 15 plus, sorry, 21, 23. So I was at 23 with hope.
With hope, okay. One, would you like to roll a d6 to help him?
Sure. But does this count as using a sphere of knowledge?
No.
Oh, okay.
Do you want it to? I'm sorry. Is that it was? Is the? I guess yeah. How do those work again?
I can add a +5 to a roll.
Oh, sure. Yeah, that's fine.
But the d6 was a 5.
Okay, yeah. So honestly, the help was not necessary. The 23 was plenty, but with everything else, you really can see the room before you is. You can tell as you look. You start to see the patterns in the metal lines around the walls. And what you actually really pick up on, however, is that those lines are moving. They are not locked into place. They seem to be shifting places from one brick to the next, always moving one brick to another brick attached, but not like a snake, just bouncing. The line is here below one brick, now it's up here over the catty-corner brick on top, and you can see them shifting around. And you're positive that those gaps are important, and that's probably where the broom came from. Beyond that, I can't give you anything else at this stage.
I'm going to do one more thing, if that's fine.
Depends.
I would like to do a reveal spell.
I don't know what that means, so tell me.
Yeah. If there's anything magically hidden within close range that the roll would, it's a spellcast roll. It reveals it.
Oh, like it's detect magic.
Okay.
Kind of.
Why don't you roll that spellcast?
It's much vaguer than detect magic. But yeah.
It's a high check. I'll tell you that.
Villane?
I whisper weird things at you.
Oh. No, this is not going to work.
No.
Oh wait, no. Actually, it's a crit, but it's double ones.
Double
Nice.
You're tied.
I can take a picture of this. I really should.
right? What is
So,
That's
sorry,
like
what
a
exactly does
fail.
it reveal again?
Anything that it would succeed against is a spellcast roll.
Anything
Uh,
magic, you mean?
Yes, anything magically hidden.
Okay, so magically hidden. Okay, so all of magically hidden only.
Yeah, I mean it's such
But-
vaguely written. Like yeah, it might be nothing. I don't know.
Yeah, but it's not actually going to reveal anything here. There's nothing
Yeah,
magically
that's-
hidden in this room. I will say you see a glow of magic light from all those lines that you had seen and lines that you hadn't seen before, including some in the floor and ceiling, by the way. You also see a strong flare of light from the center of the room, like the center of a dais.
Oh right, that stone dais. I forgot about it. Well, Harl, do you see those lines jumping around?
Yeah.
They're moving.
So the walls are moving.
Either the walls are moving or the lines are.
Well, it doesn't make much sense to me.
Can you
Do
see if
you
you
have
can?
any idea?
Are they in a pattern that we can distinguish? Like moving
No.
in a predictable way?
No, not that you see.
Can
But
the
why don't we just
mortar-
talk to the door and ask him about it?
Do you think, it was a year or so back, we all went to that dungeon and the walls reconfigured magically. Do you think it has something to do like that?
Walls?
Perhaps they reconfigure?
Hmm.
We almost got
How?
squashed, if no one remembers.
I'm gonna
How big are the gaps?
What gaps?
Oh, I thought you said there were like gaps in the wall.
There are lines on the wall, like in
Like
the
the
mortar.
mortar joints.
A little
Mhm.
line.
Yeah, like lines of metallic something in the mortar between the bricks.
I see. So not something I can like stick my hand into.
No.
Probably for the best.
yeah.
Have you ever seen what happens to glass under a hydraulic press?
Depends. That Prince Rupert's drop will break the press.
Yes, I was about to say, there's probably a Prince Rupert's drop at the center of Alane.
Hmm.
Should we just check out
Yeah,
this?
I'm just gonna go walk over to the door. Is it like acknowledging me at all?
No, actually, like its eyes kind of follow you. I guess it is acknowledging your presence. Its eyes do follow you as you walk, but it makes no.
There was a big button on the Zayas, right?
Should we push the button?
I mean, do you often push buttons in strange caves?
You know I do.
Yes.
Oh, well, then, yeah, you should probably push the button.
Well,
Let's actually. My instinct was to get to a moment later here, but I think this is where we'll stop tonight. I apologize for pulling everybody out of it mid-conversation, but I think we are going to come back to our audience next time with a question
Okay.
of how are we going to approach this room, and how, what is the plan. So anybody who wants to come and check out the 4th session of our Khavalor Redux here, this mini series that we're running, keep an eye out. Hopefully we'll be doing it sometime in December as we approach the holidays, and we'll let you know as soon as we know when it's going to come up. Thank you everybody for being here. Thank you for your input, your thoughts, your time, your support. We can't wait to see you all again, and until next time, we are Mimic Decision. Thanks for giving us a piece of your mind.
Thank you.
Bye.